Josh and Caleb.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We've been on the hunt the last few weeks, so figure why not stay in the library this week. You guys really loved my VHS collection video where I showed every VHS in my collection. Like I said, DVDs probably gonna be impossible to show cause that's like 85% of my collection. But Blu-ray is possible. Here's the number here, 969. Granted, that does include some Disney movies that are DVD slash Blu-ray, which hopefully I can find. I went through and figured out where most of them are, but those are going to be the tricky ones. I think they're mainly going to be right here. Maybe I upgraded all of them, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I did. Anyway, let's jump right in. We're going to start like we did with VHS with the tote, and I'll show my Blu-rays, and then we'll just go here and go around the library showing every Blu-ray in my collection. If they're box sets, I'll try and pull out each individual so you can get a good idea of what I have. So let's jump in. Alrighty. Starting out, a bunch of DVDs in here. That's just a box. I like to keep those separate. I think the Blu-rays are mainly going to be over here. Have the 100 slip here, and signed by Sergeant Tibbs. So that got a Steelbook edition, Corella Limited Movie Club edition, which Movie Club's going away. This was a Target or Best Buy, a foreign Steelbook. The UK Classics set. This turned into showing my 101 Dalmatians. That might be all the Blu-rays in here. I think it is, yeah. So just 101 Dalmatians, cause all my Star Wars are over there. So that does it. Now we will start here. No Blu-rays there. This shelf, I Want to Hold Your Hand, the Criterion. Love this movie. Robert Zemeckis, before he did Back to the Future. If you haven't seen I Want to Hold Your Hand, go get it. It's great. Oh, this I just recently upgraded. Made in Manhattan. I believe that's all the Blu-rays there. Holiday upgraded Black Friday. Eat, Pray, Love. The Identical. Enjoy that movie. My cousin is in it. Great movie as well. I think that's all the Blu-rays. Yep. Just double checking. This one. Ticket to Paradise. Love that one. Whenever Paris. I watched it, but not that memorable. Aloha. Some trade-in possibilities there. In a few weeks, we'll definitely go through, because we're going to McKay's in not too in the not too distant future. So need some upgrades for sure. Don't see any Blu-rays here. I think there's only one here. Yes, the Rocky Horror Picture Show 35th anniversary. Love Rocky Horror. Some people might not, you know. I'm not a big musical fan. In fact, I want to do a video about that. All the musicals, you know, from the perspective of a guy who doesn't like musicals. We'll just start here. One Blu-ray here, which is Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus, Best of Both Worlds concert, featuring the Jonas Brothers. Then the Muppets. Odd Life for Timothy, not a great movie. Muppets Most Wanted, BFG, not great. Prom, that one's okay. Queen of Copy, or yeah, I think I said that right. Beverly Hills Chihuahua, and the Muppets, which we showed. Okay, two here. Race to Witch Mountain, which is a reboot, I guess, or remake. I'm not quite sure. And then Song of the South. Have the UK release of that as well. Okay, here we have some nature documentaries. Let's put them here. Bears, Wings of Life, African Cats, Earth, Crimson Wing, Monkey Kingdom, and Born in China. I got most of these at either McKay's or one time, like one of our first trips to Disney, when we got our passes, we found a video rental store, and the guy was selling these like for $5, so I grabbed a whole bunch there. And then I might have gotten a few online. I don't remember. Let's see. No Blu-rays here. I don't believe any Blu-rays here. This section will take a while. Let's just jump in. Monsters at Work. Hopefully we get a legitimate release of that. Mickey's Once and Twice Upon Christmas. Treasure Planet. Absolutely love this movie. Should have a live action remake, but it doesn't. Oliver and Company, one of my favorite Disney animated films. Meet the Robinsons. I used to hate this movie, but I enjoy it now. Strange World, not the best movie, but it's not as bad as people were saying. I actually did enjoy it when I watched it. And then Milan, 1 and 2. Okay, second stack here. Boat, got me back. This, along with Tangled and Princess and the Frog, got me back into watching Disney animated films. I just quit watching altogether, like in the early 2000s, like 2005, and somewhere in there. But Boat and Tangled got me back into it. And Princess. Oh, I didn't realize they were all together there. Boat, Tangled, Princess and the Frog, all great films. Tiana is getting her own, well, retheming, song, wow, Splash Mountain. Uh, so I don't know. They're ripping out all the animatronics, so not sure how that's going to turn out. Little Mermaid, great film. Probably in the top 50 Disney for me. Robin Hood, absolutely love this. Probably top 10 for me. Just love it so much. Little Mermaid, 2, which was actually one of the better direct to DVD films. And then Ariel's Beginning, just okay. Just recently upgraded this. James and the Giant Peach did the artwork in the background. I believe I showed that, or maybe I didn't. Anyway, Hunchback 1 and 2. Absolutely love Hunchback 2. Jennifer Love Hewitt is in it. Great song. Yeah, she's great in that. One of the better direct-to-DVD sequels. Aladdin, top 10 for sure. Love Aladdin. Then Aladdin, King of Thieves, which again, one of the better. Did that go to theaters? I think it did. Maybe I'm wrong. And then Return to Jafar, which was, not the best effort, but then Moana, early on I thought, man, that's overrated. But after watching it a few more times, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't watch it all the time, like some of these. Beauty and the Beast, another top 10. The Aristocats, not as high for old school Aristocats, but I enjoy it. Don't watch as much as, say, Robin Hood. Then another UK release, 101 Dalmatians 1 and 2, Monsters Inc., Encanto, which is great. One of my favorite new age Disney films. Great Mouse Detective, another top 10 Disney all time. Absolutely love that. It's probably in the top 5 too, as well. I know I've said more than 10 already for the top 10. Zootopia, definitely top 20. I absolutely love that. But I love mysteries, so that's a great movie. And then Toy Story 1 through 3, 2 being signed by Wayne Knight. Then this cool box set, Disney box set, comes with all these films here. I'll just show you one as an example there. I think I've shown this before. Well, I'll do them all. Dumbo, Cinderella, old school artwork, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, definitely a top 20 for me, Fantasia, Lady and the Tramp, another top 20. I've probably said more than 20 already. 2, Alice in Wonderland, Sleeping Beauty. Not one I watch a whole lot, but need to revisit for sure. Bambi, another one I don't watch quite as much as other ones. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, one of my favorite from the early years. And then 101 Dalmatians, which is my favorite animated film of all time, Disney or otherwise. Absolutely love it. I don't know if it's because I had 2 Dalmatians as a kid and Sadly, that we lost both of them very early on. I don't know if that's the reason. I mean, it's also a great film. Gorilla, great villain as well. So, yeah, 101 Dalmatians, definitely my all-time favorite. Then Lion King, which Lion King 2, Lion King 3, which you're probably like, I don't remember there being 3. That's because this is Lion King 1.5. In the UK, it's called 3. So, Lion King definitely up there. And I enjoy Lion King 2 and 3. Then we'll just kind of rapid fire these if we can. Lilo and Stitch 1 and 2. Don't know if we can do that. No. Rescuers Down Under. Pocahontas 1 and 2. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Wreck-It Ralph, great. Big Hero 6, really good, saw that in theaters. Frozen 2, I enjoy. I think I like the first one a little more. Olaf's Frozen Adventure, great short. Then, of course, Frozen. Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure, I enjoy that one. Brother Bear 1 and 2, Emperor's New Groove, which also was another one that got me back into the theaters for Disney. So hilarious, quoted all the time. Hercules, love it. Tarzan, one of the last Disney animated films I saw in theater until Emperor's New Groove, I believe. Atlantis, gotta do this every time. Atlantis 1 and 2, another animated film that would make a great live-action remake. Fox and the Hound 1 and 2. If you didn't know, Tim Burton was an artist during Fox and the Hound. He didn't do any of the film, he did concept art, but still pretty interesting. Sword and the Stone, Jungle Book 2, Jungle Book, great film. Need to revisit that very soon. Maybe I'll just have a Disney marathon, that would be cool. Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, love both of those. Short film, Disney short films collection. Then we get into Pixar, Elemental, absolutely love that movie. Turning Red, also. Lightyear, probably my least favorite Pixar movie, mainly because, now I will say the first, 30 minutes, I actually really enjoy, but when they do that weird, timeline where, spoiler, Buzz goes after an older version of Buzz, comes back to try and take Buzz out. It's very strange. They just completely ignore the animated series, Buzz Lightyear Star Command. So, anyway, Luca, I enjoy. Soul, great. One of the best Pixar movies ever made. Onward, I enjoyed very much. A lot of people didn't. Don't know why. Toy Story 4, saw this in theaters. Well, I've seen all the Toy Stories in theaters. Thought, what are they going to do? I mean, 3 was perfect, but this was a fun movie. I believe they're doing 5 now. Incredibles 2, Coco, Cars 3, which I enjoy. I know many people that don't. Finding Dory, not that rewatchable. Good Dinosaur, definitely near the bottom for Pixar. Inside Out, near the top. Monsters University, great. Here we're getting some characters for Monsters at Work Season 2. Some of these guys here. Can't wait for that. Brave, definitely near the bottom for me. Cars 2 as well. Up, great film. Wall-E, not one to revisit a whole lot, but really good. Ratatouille, Cars, Incredibles, great. Finding Nemo, great. Bugs Life, really good. Oh, and the Pixar Short Films Collection, Volume 3. Okay, that was a lot there. Now we'll get to this shelf here. Heavyweights. Great movie. Love this movie. Sung by Sean Weiss. I mean, you guys have seen that. I've showed my animated media, animated, signed, autographed media. National treasure. Love that movie. Maybe one day we'll get a part 3 instead of that lame show, which had nothing to do with Benjamin Gates. The show, I will say the show was better than I thought it was going to be, but not up to movie standards for sure. Pirates of the Caribbean, one of my favorite Disney live-action films of all time, based on the attraction, of course. Haunted Mansion, better than the remake we got. I'll die on that hill. And then Cruella, a great live-action retelling, remake, whatever you want to say. Although I don't know why Anita was in it. But anyway, she was kind of forced in there, I feel like, when, she didn't really need to be in it. But anyway, love Cruella. Let's see. Beauty and the Beast. Live action. Enjoy that one. Not one of the better ones. National Treasure 2. Love that one as well. Jungle Cruise. Near the bottom for theme park attraction movies, but certainly better than the Mr. Toad's movie. Mary Poppins, just upgrade that recently, I believe. It's been a while. Mary Poppins Returns. I thought Emily Blunt was great as Mary Poppins. Sounded like something was loose. Thought she was great. The animated sequences are great. And Dick Van Dyke is in it, so. Tomorrowland, enjoy that one. Mulan, Tomorrowland, thought we were going to get a Magic Kingdom movie after this, but we never did. Jon Favreau, he's too busy with, Mandalorian, but maybe one day we'll get back to that. Aladdin, better than I thought it was going to be. Certainly, one of the better live-action remakes. Haunted Mansion, the remake. Enjoyed overall. We've had 3 tries, and all of them have been going for the comedy route. We need one that's actually scary. Because, the ride is a mixture of scary and comedy. I think that's what they were going for. But anyway, Prince of Persia, a lot of people don't like this one. I've played the games, but I'm not like a super fan of the games, so maybe that's why I enjoy it. If you played the games, let me know if you enjoy that one. Princess Diaries 1 and 2. Enjoy these movies so much. Especially the first one. Gary Marshall, great director. Hocus Pocus. Sequel was decent. I didn't hate the sequel. They just spent way too long in CVS. Like, over 10 minutes in there. Anyway. Nutcracker and the Four Realms, like this one. Cinderella, one of my favorite live-action remakes. I feel like Jungle Book and this one are 1 and 2. Then Cruella. But, you know, that probably varies from you guys. Miracle, a great sports movie. Jungle Book, probably my favorite live-action remake. Saving Mr. Banks, a movie about how Mary Poppins was made. So good. Tom Hanks plays Walt Disney. He is so good as Walt Disney. And then Oz the Great and Powerful. I love that one. Not as good as Return to Oz, but really enjoy that one. Then some Touchstone Blu-rays. Let's just get them out by stacks here. I'm number 4. I just recently rewatched that because I know I couldn't remember what it was about. And Delivery Man still holds up. I enjoy this one so much. Confessions of a Shopaholic. Love that one. Asla Fisher is great. Then in real life, probably the most watched Touchstone movie in my collection. So good. Really enjoy that one. This or like Ernest Goes to Jail, maybe I've seen the most. Letter 49, great movie about firemen. Father of the Bride 1 and 2, rewatch these all the time. Top 5 Touchstone for me. And Swing Vote, great movie. If you haven't seen that, check it out. Con Air, a classic. The Help, so good. Another stakeout. These are all movies I really enjoy. That's why they're on Blu-ray. You Again, When in Rome, King Arthur, which, I watched it so much after it came out because it was kind of like, pirates, but like King Arthur, and probably because Keira Knightley was in it. So good. That's the director's cut. Shanghai Noon and Nights. Enjoy both of those. Don't think we just have these as far as Blu-rays. Roger Rabbit Classic, Nightmare Before Christmas. I will not put that in the Disney section. That is a Touchstone film. Dick Tracy, Ed Wood, and Apocalypto, which I think is Mel Gibson's best directed film. Alright, next is Up There. Hopefully I don't miss any. I'm doing my best to look as we go. Arachnophobia, glad I upgraded that. Walmart had it randomly. Then some Mill Creek releases. Holy Matrimony, love that movie. One Good Cop, A Stranger Among Us, Deep Rising, and The Puppet Masters. So that does it for that section. And then the top, we end with 2. Papa, which you're probably thinking that's Paramount, but was made by Walt Disney. Walt Disney Productions, right there. You see that? So I put in Disney. Maybe I shouldn't, but and then this is ESPN, The Last Dance. So those 2. That's it for here. And now we will go over there. Alright. I think there's only one Blu-ray up here. And it is Muppet Treasure Island, the Great Muppet Caper, which I've upgraded Muppet Treasure Island. It's over there with Disney. Need to get the Great Muppet Caper on its own. Don't see, I think there is a Blu-ray back here of Garfield. Random movie tab on Blu-ray. Garfield the movie. Bill Murray. Let's see. Oh, another one. When I went through, I forgot about that I had some in the back. The Secret of, anyway, Tim Curry. Then Good Burger. Love Good Burger. There's a sequel. I have not seen it yet. Yep. Okay, then down here we have Mostly Ghostly and Power Rangers, the remake. Then we have Mr. Popper's Penguins. Probably should have put these together, but I didn't. Josie and the Pussycats. Love that movie. Hopefully I can meet Rachel one day. That would be cool. Remote. Childhood favorite right here. Love this movie. Had on VHS pretty much my whole collecting life. Just got it. I didn't even know it was on Blu-ray. I believe I got it last year sometime. Wizard of Oz, my favorite movie growing up until I saw Star Wars. Chi Chi Bang Bang, which I always thought was a Disney movie. It is not. But the Sherman Brothers wrote the music, so that's probably why I thought that. Addams Family Values. Love Values a little more than the first one. Home Alone 1 and 2. Watch these every Christmas. Night at the Museum 1 and 2. Love those movies. Sean Levy. Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Great. Tom Hanks again as Mr. Rogers. He played two of my childhood icons, Walt Disney and Mr. Rogers. Milo and Adventures of Milo and Otis. Used to watch this a lot when I was a kid. It's been a while. Grew up with this and the Benji movies, of course. Jingle All the Way, classic. Watch that. Try to watch every Christmas. Didn't get around to it this year. Christmas Story, not one I watch every Christmas, but is a good film. Let's see, what's down here? Oh, Flipper. I did not know I had that on Blu-ray. The Elijah Wood, Paul Hogan remake. Okay. I feel confident that that's all the oh, another Blu-ray. Blu-ray. Wow, I can talk. Fury Vengeance. Weird one to have on Blu-ray. I didn't like this movie, and then I watched it again and kind of enjoyed it, so maybe need to revisit that. Hope that's all the Blu-rays. I think it is. Do not want to miss any. The only Blu-ray I saw here was Monster Rancher, the complete series, all 73 episodes. Grew up on Monster Rancher and Digimon more so than Pokemon. Maybe a hot take, but Monster Rancher was great. There's Digimon there. But yeah, love Monster Rancher. Then there's some random Blu-rays here. We'll just go through them. Spellbound, because I'm having a Alfred Hitchcock marathon. Spellbound. Wait, that's DVD, I believe. Yeah, that's DVD. Notorious. Can't wait to revisit some of these. I think that's on. Okay, that's it for the Blu-rays there. Okay, then this stack here. That's, oh, there's some up there, yeah. Hard to do that. I should have got them all out and ready. Lego Star Wars A Padawan Menace. Yeah, there's none back there. So then we have 9. Love that movie. Saw in theaters. Monster House. Fern Gully. Worship Down. We're Back. Spirited Away. My Neighbor Totoro. Kiki's Delivery Service. House Moving Castle. Princess Mononoke. Castle in the Sky. Yep, Valley of the Wind. Nausicaa. Maybe I didn't butcher that. Porco Rosso and Grave of the Fireflies. Very sad movie, but a good movie. Okay, moving up. There's Blu-rays in the background. Let me get these out. Okay, we got Spies in Disguise, which I did enjoy. Ron's Gone Wrong. Technically, these could be in Disney because they're Fox. Some of the first ones after Disney got Fox, but I keep them here just with the animation. Ice Age Collection Course. Don't know why this is the other Ice Age movie I have on Blu-ray. Anyway, have the first one, thankfully, on Blu-ray. Classic. Anastasia. All Don Bluth here. Territory. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Paranorman. All Dogs Go to Heaven 2. Underrated sequel, I feel like. But Don Bluth was not involved at all with this, which is kind of sad. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, great sequel. Love this movie. One of the best sequels in the Shrek franchise. How to Train Your Dragon 2, love that one. Great sequel. Pebble and the Penguin, very underrated Don Bluth film. Rockadoodle, one of my favorite Don Bluth films. Super Mario Bros. Movie. Secret of NIMH, signed by Don Bluth. Just upgraded Storks. Great upgrade, love that movie. Swan Princess, one of my favorite non-Disney animated films. Rio 1 and 2, enjoy those movies. Sing, absolutely love Sing. And Secret Life of Pets. And Secret Life of Pets 2. Pretty good sequel. Minions. Minions Rise of Gru, which I think I like a little more than the first Minions. Then we have Despicable Me. Despicable Me 2 and 3, which is about Gru's twin. Okay, now brought some of the documentaries from up there. 7852 about Psycho. The Elvira version of In Search of Darkness, great documentary. Hollywood Dreams and Nightmares about Robert Englund. History of Horror Season 2. Cursed Films 2, that's great. Crystal Lake Memories. In Search of Darkness 2. Jodorowsky's Dune, great documentary. Lost Soul, great documentary. Ray Harryhausen, Special Effects Titan. Leap of Faith, about The Exorcist, that's a great one. Back in Time, Back to the Future, The Last Blockbuster. De Palma, all about Brian De Palma, of course. David Lynch, The Art Life. He's an artist as well as a director. And Just Desserts, The Making of Creepshow. Okay, that does this shelf. Oh, I forgot this. The Alfred Hitchcock collection, the Essentials collection, comes with those 5 movies there: Rear Window, Vertigo, North by Northwest, Psycho, and The Birds. That's the DVD version, which has all 16 films, I believe, in the Central Collection. While we're at here, I'll just show this. The William Castle Collection comes with all those, including 13 Ghosts, which is up there for William Castle. There's none down, well, there's that. We'll just show these few here. The Invisible Man, Dracula, The Mummy, of course, signed, and The Mummy Returns. Now, we'll get to Evil Dead, and then we'll come up here to my Wes Craven, John Carpenter shelf. Okay, Ash vs. Evil Dead, the complete collection, including the bobblehead. It's just in here with the bobblehead, then the Blu-ray. I've only seen the show once, so maybe need to revisit coming up here soon. Okay, put that back, and then Wes Craven and John Carpenter, of course, my Scream collection. Scream 1 through 3, Still Screaming, and Scream the Inside Story, great documentaries. People Under the Stairs, one of my favorite Wes Craven movies. Then, of course, the Halloween collection, all the Halloween films, up until 2018, which starts these. We'll just show these off here. Scream 5, I'll still call it Scream 5. Forum, Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, which I'm not a huge fan of. My buddy Micah, Rhoda Micah, he did a filming locations on this, which kind of made me like the film a little bit more than I do. I just hate how Michael went out Anyway, that's a topic for another day. Hills Have Eyes, the awesome Arrow box set. Found that at a pawn shop. Nightmare on Elm Street collection. We were supposed to get that cool Scream Factory box set. Never got it because of rights and stuff. The Thing, one of my favorite John Carpenter movies. My Soul to Take, very underrated Wes Craven movie. I feel like a lot of people just did not like this movie. But I loved it, so. Saw it on Precinct 13, maybe the best remake of a John Carpenter film. Big Trouble in Little China. Growing up, I wasn't the biggest fan of this, but after I started getting into John Carpenter's films, found myself really enjoying this movie. They Live, that's a classic. Then I have a few of the Scream TV series and Scream 6, which I enjoy. Hopefully we get a Scream 7, not sure. We might not, but enjoyed that one. Okay, now we will do Stephen King. Just grab those. Let's see. Children. The Children of the Corn. One of the remakes. There's been a couple. Trying to see if that's all the Blu-rays. I believe it is. Oh, no, it's not. Creepshow 2. At least it's not 3. Enjoy Creepshow 2 and the series. Dreamcatcher, underrated Stephen King film adaptation. Salem's Lot, great. Cat's Eye, Drew Barrymore. Pet Cemetery, love that one. The It, Chapter 2, not as good, but it's enjoyable. Not scary at all. The It remake, enjoyed that one very much. Pennywise's Story of It, and then the It miniseries, love that miniseries. I mean, most people just refer to it as a movie. Maximum Overdrive, really love that movie. The Shining, one of Kubrick's best, even though Stephen King hates that. The Stand, another great miniseries, and The Mist. Really enjoy that one. Maybe too much CGI, but overall the story is great. Then we'll get to these box sets. You have the Fly collection, all from Scream. Well, these two from Scream Factory. You have the Friday the 13th collection from Scream Factory. One of the coolest things I own. Wish they would do more box sets, but rights issues and you gotta pay certain people to put it out, different studios. That's why this one took a long time. It's Alive trilogy, RAC collection, which does not include the remake and its sequel. The Critters collection, which I guess should be in Sci-fi. The House collection, all four House films. Then we get to here, which is nothing but Blu-rays. We will go through that. This is not a Blu-ray, it's a DVD set. That's a cool thing to have. So let's look at these. We got Scare Campaign, love this movie, Australian horror film. You need a region-free Blu-ray player to watch this, because it's region B, but so good. I will never miss an opportunity to talk about that. April Fool's Day classic. Mosquito, love that. Linnea Quigley's Horror Workout, which I have reviewed. Go to my movie review playlist. And then Swamp Woman. Not a great film, but I did meet the cast, some of the cast. Let's just try and do this. A Wrong Turn remake, not great. Spiders Trilogy, The Craft Legacy, Brahms, The Boy 2, Last Exorcism Part 2, Deep Blue Sea 3, Underworld's Awakening, The Meg, Frenzy, which is very good. Check that out. Harpoon, Midnight Movie, Trick, Emmanuel, Emmanuel, The Vivage, or The Witch. I enjoy that one. The Ruins, Resident Evil, the kind of reboot, Jeepers Creepers 1, 2, 3, Victor Crowley, which is Hatchet 4, Hatchet 3, Spree, which is pretty good. The Possession, Killer Movie, Scar 3D, The Call, Kiss of the Damned. Then we have a few Hansel and Gretel movies. I think this one is better than this one, but it's been a while. Autopsy of Jane Doe. Great movie. Absolutely love this one. Check that out if you have not seen it. Black Rock. The Wizard of Gore and Gore Girls. Fright Night 2. And the original Thaw, Zombie Night. Need to revisit some of these, because, you know, if I don't like them, I could trade these in and get store credit. So need to do a video on that. 30 Days of Night. I enjoyed the first one. Not sure if I like that one. The Grudge, The Untold Chapter. Don't remember that. Don't Knock Twice. Lizzie, which is about Lizzie Borden. Fantasy Island. The Babysitter. Countdown. Vampire Academy. Don't remember that at all. It Comes at Night. One Missed Call. That's a pretty good remake. The Invitation. I remember liking that. Thoroughbreds, Antebellum, Jennifer's Body, Hobo with a Shotgun, Super Hybrid. I think that's about a car that kills people. The Piranha remake, Crawl Space. Love that one. And Soon the Darkness, The Apparition, In Fear, Lighthouse, Candyman reboot or sequel, and the second Black Christmas remake. Wow. Ooh, neat. Okay. Paranormal Activity collection, Dust Till Dawn collection, which comes with the documentary. Razorback, that's a good one. Great practical effects. The Shape of Water. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. like that one. And Rawhead Rex, Bloodfest, really enjoyed that one. Hellfest, similar movies. Daybreakers, a great vampire movie. Case 39, enjoy that one. VFW, very good. If you haven't seen that, check it out. Unsane, a movie filmed with a phone. Steven Soderbergh directed. Deliver Us from Evil, that's a great film. Scott Derrickson, I believe, who did Doctor Strange. Lights Out, that's a scary movie. A Cure for Wellness, Gore Verbinski. Evil Dead Rise, really solid Evil Dead film. Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day to You, which is not, this is a slasher, this is like time travel. I mean, technically that is too, but yeah. Don't enjoy the second one as much. 47 Meters Down, Uncaged. Pretty solid sequel. 47 Meters Down, really enjoy that one. Was called something else before, and then years later it was released again. I believe, I think I'm right. Don't Breathe 2. Glass, which had a lot of hype surrounding it. Not the biggest fan of that movie. Split and The Visit. Enjoy that M. Night one. Thanksgiving, just a review of that as well. Grindhouse. That's fitting. Because, the fake trailers. Hobo with the Shotgun was also included. The Blackening, very solid horror movie. Really enjoyed this one. And that artwork is just great. Silent House, a great remake with Elizabeth Olsen. Bird Box, great Netflix movie. Nurse 3D. Crawl, which I enjoy very much, even though it's, pretty much all CG. Get Out, Us, and Nope, which is slowly becoming my favorite Jordan Peele movie. I thought Get Out would be hard to top, but as an alien film, Nope is really good. Okay, get to this stack. Moratorius? I think that's how you say it. Interesting movie. Kind of a blind buy, but I did enjoy it. Unearthed and Untold, The Path to Pet Cemetery. Santa Claus, because he kills people with the garden rake thing. House of Sorority Row. The Dentist 1 and 2 Collection. Vestron. Silent Night, Deadly Night, 3, 4, and 5. Pretty solid sequels. Wouldn't say I like any more than the first two, but solid. Sundown, The Vampire in Retreat. Little Monsters. This is only over here because I'm keeping all my Vestrons together. Not really a horror film. Shivers, David Cronenberg. Then you have X, Pearl, Night of the Living Dead, the original, Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead. Not sure if I'm going to split that up, because I'm trying to split my multi-packs. But that's one I might just leave those two together. The Frighteners, Peter Jackson. The Pumpkin Man, met the director star and a few of the stars at Spookala. Willy's Wonderland. Absolutely love this movie. just watched Renfield. Nick Cage was so good as Dracula. Then you have the Banana Splits movie, which I still think is a better Five Nights at Freddy's movie. So is Willy's Wonderland. Both great. Tremors, Attack Pack, the first four, Evil Dead 1 and 2, Critters Attack, the fifth. Wait, how many? How many is? Yeah, okay, I was right. The fifth Critters movie. I actually enjoy that one. Leprechaun Returns. Oh, Down This Hill. The best Leprechaun movie ever made. Even though Warwick Davis is great, this movie is really good. I would say the best since. Which one is Vegas? I forget. I like that one too. Vegas is part 3. Leprechaun Collection. American Werewolf in London. That's classic, of course. Ready or Not. Joyride. Love this movie. Watch all the time. Watched it with my cousins for the first time. A bunch of us rented it. It was so good. You're Next. Really love that one. 13 Ghosts, House of Wax. Need to split those up. Conjuring 2. Found this at Dollar Tree, if you guys remember. Jaws 2. Great sequel. Stage Fright. Love that movie. Army of Darkness. Don't know why I don't have that with Evil Dead 1, 2. The Hunt, which is great. Love The Hunt. If you haven't seen that, check it out. The Munsters, which I didn't like the first time I watched it, but I'm not some super fan of the original show, so second, third viewing, I enjoyed it a little more. So I'll probably, continue to enjoy it as we go on. He was a fan of the movie. He made a film he wanted to make, and I think it's pretty enjoyable. Maybe a hot take. Purge Season 1. Love the Purge show. I don't think we got past Season 2, but the Forever Purge, it's okay. The first Purge, Purge Anarchy, and Purge Election Year. I think those are the two best we'll ever get. Both of these were great. Then the first Purge, not as great. Then Elvira's Haunted Hills. Really enjoyed that sequel. Well, it's not really a sequel, but it's an Elvira movie. Valentine, love that one. Pumpkinhead 2, Blood Wings, a great, great sequel. Candyman, love Candyman. Hell Night, which is great. It's like a throwback horror movie, haunted house movie. So good. Linda Blair, if you haven't seen this, definitely check it out. It is so, so good. Society, the Steelbook. Crazy movie, Society. Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge, Girls' Night Out, The Stuff, which could also be in sci-fi, but I like to keep all my, studios together. Arrow. Alice, Sweet Alice, love that one. Had on VHS for the longest time. Jack Frost. Nightmare Sisters, Linnea Quigley. Don't Go in the Woods Alone. Bloody New Year. Some of these I need to revisit because I don't remember them. And Aunt Lee's Meat Pies, which I believe I got Phantasm, yeah, because uh, Vinegar Syndrome was there at they had a booth. Pretty interesting film. Kind of like Sweeney Todd, but like a slasher. So yeah, alright. Now we are getting to kind of my mystery section. Before we get to these, I forgot about these top 3 rows here. So we're going to do those first before I forget again. Starting with Johnny Depp here, my Johnny Depp section. The Tim Burton collection. Love this collection. Got this at Movie Stop years ago. Comes with Batman, Batman Returns, Beetlejuice, Mars Attacks, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and Corpse Bride. Great collection. Sleepy Hollow, Sweeney Todd, Secret Window, very underrated Stephen King. Then we have Edward Scissorhands, great movie. Dark Shadows, one I enjoy, but not the best, not the best movie. Murder on the Orient Express, great remake that has been remade several times. Yoga Hosers, which I like more than most people probably. Fantastic Beast, which he has a small cameo. Then the sequel, Crimes of Grindelwald. I don't have the third one, because, you know, Johnny Depp's not in it. Then City of Lies, this being a French version, Region B. They did release it here in America. It was at Walmart for a few months, but decided to keep my foreign release because I think that's really cool. Then Platoon. Does this? I think this has the documentary. Yeah, there's a few documentaries. So if you want to see some behind the scenes, get the Bluray. Astronaut's Wife, a great thriller. Then Dead Man, Texas Rangers. Need to split these two up. So yeah, alright. On to that section. Okay, first thing, Shazam. Turtles 1 through 3. The Flash. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Shazam 2. Fury of the Gods. Blue Beetle, which I really enjoyed this movie. Way more than Shazam. I thought this was pretty decent. Aquaman. Wonder Woman 84, not a great film. The first one is. Really like the first Wonder Woman. Man of Steel, which has grown on me over the years, especially after, you know, a lot following this movie were pretty bad, including this, Black Adam. Jonah Hex, which is a fun movie. Green Lantern. It's okay. Not the worst, certainly. Constantine. Let me move these back. This will be a little easier. Wonder Woman Bloodlines. Legion, the complete series. Haven't watched that in a while. Then Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Reign of Superman. The Death of Superman. Like that one. And Deathstroke. Knights and Dragons. Okay, now we get to our Marvel section. Okay, starting here with Howard the Duck. Just recently upgraded that. Again, don't know how I'm going to do these. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse. WandaVision. We're getting some more steelbooks, so that's awesome. Loki. We're getting Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Moon Knight, Obi-Wan, and Andor. So I'm sure you guys probably know that by now. Guardians Volume 3. Enjoy that one. Did not enjoy Quantumania too much. Wakanda Forever, pretty good. Thor Love and Thunder, not good at all. Multiverse of Madness could have been really cool. Hopefully Deadpool actually gives us a multiverse, you know what I mean? This one we're like, oh, it's going to be crazy, it's going to go everywhere, and he only goes a couple of places. So, Spider-Man No Way Home, really love that one. Eternals, I enjoyed it more the second time I watched it. Shang-Chi, really love that one. One of the better Phase 4 movies. Black Widow, enjoy that one. Spider-Man Far From Home, great sequel. Jake Gyllenhaal was so good in this movie. Avengers Endgame, love it. Captain Marvel, decent movie. I hear the sequel's not so great. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I enjoyed that one. Infinity War, great. Black Panther, really enjoy that one. Thor Ragnarok, one of the better Marvel movies. Same with Spider-Man Homecoming. Guardians Volume 2, I enjoyed that one. A pretty decent sequel. Doctor Strange, Civil War, one of the better Marvel films. Certainly top 5. Ant-Man, a fun movie. Avengers Age of Ultron may be my least favorite Avengers movie, but I do enjoy it. Guardians of the Galaxy, Winter Soldier, great sequel. Thor Dark World, not so great. Iron Man 3, same thing. Avengers, of course, classic. Captain America, the first Avenger, I actually didn't like this the first time I saw it, but after watching it more and more, I absolutely love it. Thor, enjoy that one. Iron Man 2, one of the bottom as far as Marvel. Incredible Hulk, and the first Iron Man. Okay, then we got X-Men. X-Men 2, one of my favorite sequels of all time, not just comic book movies. X-Men The Last Stand, could have been great, but, you know, it is what it is. First Class was great. Days of Future Past, I enjoy. X-Men Apocalypse, not so great. Oscar Isaac was really good in it, though. Roger Corman's Fantastic Four. Then the awful Fantastic Four. Can't wait for Marvel to do it. Once Upon a Deadpool, which is Deadpool 2 redone, basically. So, I enjoy that. Daredevil, the complete first season on Blu-ray. Spider-Man 2, one of the better superhero sequels and just in general. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I enjoy that one. It's not great, but some cool visuals. Venom, Let There Be Carnage, the animated Iron Man, and Ultimate Avengers 1 and 2. Okay, now we will get to my mysteries. Okay, not many on this shelf. Starting with Hitchcock, a great movie about the making of Psycho. Anthony Hopkins played a brilliant Alfred Hitchcock. Then you had Helen Mirren as his wife, Scarlett Johansson as, wasn't she Janet Leigh? I think so. And then Jessica Biel as well, Toni Collette. Great film. If you haven't seen it, check that out for sure. The Birds 2 Lands In. Got this at Grindhouse Video in Knoxville. Sadly, they closed not long after we went. Then Appointment with Death, or is it? Yeah, Appointment with Death. Death on the Nile remake, which I enjoy. Haven't seen the newest one. Forgot what's even called. But anyway, then Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows, which I really enjoyed. It's sad we didn't ever get a third Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey and Jude Law. Then we'll just kind of go through these here. Clue, probably my favorite movie of all time, standalone at least. Star Wars being my favorite trilogy. But really love that. Same with The Burbs. Love that movie. Joe Dante. So good. Ghost and Mr. Chicken. Also in my top 5 all time. A lot of these are here. Murder by Death. So good. Comedy. You had Peter Falk in there. A bunch of great actors. Body Double. Good thriller. Disturbia, basically a Rear Window remake made for teens. Knives Out, such a good murder mystery. Trespass, good thriller. Seven, oh, so good. Got me into David Fincher. Didn't know who he was before I saw Seven. Kidnapping Mr. Heineken. Fight Club. Watch this after Seven. Then Zodiac, maybe the best movie about a real life person. Such a good movie. Heat, The Fugitive. These are some of my favorite movies ever. Mercury Rising, so good. Then Now You See Me 1 and 2. A lot of people don't like 2. I do. I enjoy it. Then Lock Up. Masterminds, directed by Jared Hess, who did Napoleon Dynamite. That's great. So I Married an Ex-Murderer. We quote this all the time. Heath, move! So good. Postcard Killings, not a memorable film. The serial killer is pretty fascinating, but I don't know, that might be a trade-in. Fargo, of course, is a classic. Nightcrawler, so good. I love this movie. There was a show on Netflix about people who do shoot things for the news. Shot in the Dark. and it ended on a cliffhanger, and Netflix never picked up a second season. Kind of a bummer. True crime, Bad Times at the El Royale. Need to revisit that. Saw that in theaters, absolutely love it. Someone to Watch Over Me, have not seen that in a while. Usual Suspects, a classic of course, and Sleuth. Really like that movie. Great mystery. Then the Social Network, uh, Blowout, which I was glad they Criterion did a Blu-ray release. The Game, also a great David Fincher movie. Check that out if you haven't seen it. The Nice Guys, Thin Ice, good mystery. Three Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri, or just outside, not of. Cold Pursuit, great Liam Neeson movie. Dead Calm, LA Confidential, and Kidnap, Halle Berry. Okay, I think that's it for this row. Now we gotta get to sci-fi. Okay, the Alien 6 film collection, all right there, up until Covenant. Then you have AVP, the two movies. Then you have Prey. Glad Disney released this. Don't know if they'll do any more Fox titles like Barbarian and stuff. But we did get Prey, so you never know. Predator, the 4 movie collection. I actually really love Predators. Maybe my favorite sequel. Then you have Star Trek, the original series, season 3, 2, and 1. That was a cool find. Jurassic World Dominion, which I enjoy. A lot of people really hate this film. For the simple fact they use practical dinosaurs in a bunch of scenes. Maybe that's why I like it. Because story-wise, is not great. Yeah, I can't even explain the plot really. Fallen Kingdom, I feel like this is not as good as that movie, even with its story problems. This is a mess. I mean, I have it, but it has its moments. Jurassic World, the best in the 3 movies, obviously. Jurassic Park 3, a lot of people don't like. I really like that one. Then, of course, the other 2 are in the Steven Spielberg set. Matrix Resurrections, did not like that movie. Maybe a little, I've said it before, I don't know if this or Revolutions is the worst Matrix movie. Then you have the Ultimate Collection, which is not Ultimate anymore. Ghostbusters, Answer the Call, Ghostbusters Afterlife. So good. Can't wait to watch the sequel when it comes out. Then you have Ghostbusters 1 and 2 in this cool little digipack. Back to the Future trilogy set, which this even has the ride, includes Back to the Future the ride. That's probably why I'll never upgrade this. And it has a bunch of cool documentaries and stuff, so that's the best version of the Back to the Future trilogy. Terminator Salvation, Terminator 3, underrated in my opinion. I like 3. T2 Judgment Day, the best one, obviously. Terminator Genesis and the first Terminator. The Hunger Games collection, all 4 movies. Hobbit, Battle of 5 Armies, Desolation of Smog, Unexpected Journey. They all have their moments, but they're not as good as Lord of the Rings. Return of the King, Two Towers, and Fellowship of the Ring. Then you get to the Harry Potter films, Deathly Hallows, Half-Blood Prince, Order of the Phoenix. Got these at Black Friday years ago. Goblet of Fire, Prisoner of Azkaban, Chamber of Secrets, and of course, the Sorcerer's Stone. They were like $10, I think, $8, I forget exactly. But that was a good score. Had a bunch of them on VHS at the time. Then we have Mandalorian Season 2, Season 1. Getting more of those, like I said, Andor and Obi-Wan, Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi, not my favorite Star Wars films. Force Awakens I do actually really enjoy. Rogue One may be the best Disney Star Wars movie. Solo I enjoy. I think it's a lot of fun. Then of course the trilogy and the complete saga, which is not complete anymore. The prequels and the originals. Alrighty, now we're going to get to that shelf. A few more before we get to that shelf there. Independence Day, Mortal Kombat Legacy, it's like a mini-series, not great. I'll have to rewatch that maybe. Annihilation, which, I probably like this more than most people. When this was released years ago in the 90s, me and a bunch of my friends at the time, we rented it and we had a guy's sleepover. A lot of fun. We watched this a couple times though. So maybe just nostalgia for that reason, but I really enjoy Annihilation. Then, of course, the original Kong Skull Island, really like that one. Peter Jackson's King Kong, maybe too long. It's a bit long. He could have cut an hour off of that and it would have been a fun movie. I mean, I do enjoy it for what it is, but it's just long. Bumblebee, the other Transformers movies, Independence Day Resurgence, which I hated the first time I saw it, but I don't know, it's grown on me a bit. Scorch Trials, Maze Runner, which I love. I have the third one. Oh, I have the third one on DVD. Riddick, Tomb Raider Remake, and Conan the Barbarian. Okay, now we will get to that show. Okay, we got Avatar, Avatar Way of Water, great sequel. Indiana Jones, The Complete Adventures, comes with 1 through 4. Steven Spielberg Director's Collection. I forgot what it comes with. Oh, there. Read. Duel. Sugarland Express, Jaws, 1941, E.T., Always, Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park The Lost World. Twister, Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along blog, great musical, and that's coming from someone who does not like musicals. Then we'll go with these. Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, both Jim Henson classics. The Blob remake, a great sci-fi remake. Barbie, I enjoyed that one. Hook, Spielberg classic. Best live-action Peter Pan movie we've ever gotten. I'll stick to that. Men in Black, really love that one. Love the ride as well. Night of the Comet, love this movie. Upgraded it last year, I believe. This is the Scream Factory. They do great work. And The Goonies, which is a classic. Love it. I've met a few of the cast. Data and Corey Feldman. So yeah. Then we got Cowboys and Aliens, Everest, Waterworld. I love Waterworld. Interstellar, Ready Player One, Quiet Place Part 2, 1 and 2. Detective Pikachu, love that movie. And Jumanji, of course. That's a classic. Okay, now some more here. We'll just go ahead and get both of these stacks. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which I've actually been to. Is it Devil's Peak? In South Dakota, I believe. I've actually been there. I did a filming location video on it. If you want to check that out, go to my filming locations playlist. Ex Machina, Our Robot. Used to watch this a whole bunch. Shia LaBeouf is in this. Really like it. It's a mystery with involving killer robots. Great. Age of Tomorrow, Live, Die, Repeat, whatever you want to call it. All You Need Is Kill would have been a great title, but I go with Edge of Tomorrow. Free Guy, Birdman, great film. This movie encapsulates what great filmmaking is so great. If you have not seen this movie, check it out. In Time, probably like this more than a lot of people out there. Actually saw it in theaters. Castaway, of course, is a classic. I watch that a bunch from time to time. Fury Road, my favorite Mad Max movie, is so good. Can't wait for the Furiosa prequel, which, prequels can be hit or miss, but I'm excited for it. Beyond Thunderdome, The Road Warrior, which is Mad Max 2, and Mad Max, this being the Scream Factory. I forgot where I got that. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Such a great film. Another one, they used a whole bunch of techniques to get that film made. Let's see, how are we going to do this? I guess just one at the time here. Romeo and Juliet. Don't remember that one. Green Hornet. Black Swan. Love Black Swan. El Topo. And The Holy Mountain. Two films done by Jodorowsky. Alejandro Jodorowsky. He was going to do Dune, and the studio decided to go with David Lynch. Kingdom of Heaven, Miss Peregrine's Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. That's a interesting movie. Total Recall, Magnificent Seven remake, Unforgiven, Mirror Mirror, a great take on Snow White. That's one I enjoy. Trying to get the glare to Screamers, The Demolisher. That's a fun movie. Exodus, Gods and Kings, the Warcraft movie, Sharknado. Don't enjoy all those films, but the first one I enjoy actually. Kingsman Secret Service, Kingsman, The Golden Circle, 300 Rise of an Empire, Minority Report, Hellboy 1 and 2, Bloodshot. I do not remember that film. That is a possible trade-in. Flatliners, so good. Rollerball, a great remake. Gravity. Anytime I hear Gravity, I always think of Sunny Eclipse. Cosmic Rays at Disney World's Tomorrowland, Magic Kingdom Tomorrowland. Love Sunny Eclipse. Sucker Punch, which I actually really enjoy. You know, Zack Snyder, not great as far as story, but visually great. Ed Estra, that's another one I need to watch. The Host, Color Out of Space, The Zookeeper's Wife, Water for Elephants, I'm Legend, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and The Next Level, Wanted, Outbreak, Classic, Amelia, Underwater, Overlord, great zombie movie, Super 8, maybe J.J. Abrams' best film he's directed. It's so good. Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane. Don't like the Cloverfield paradox. It has its moments, certainly, but not a great Cloverfield movie. Secret Life of Walter Mitty, that is great. Sonic, Scott Pilgrim, Benjamin Button, Stepmother is an Alien, The Current War, Tenet, Lucy, Valerian, Dune, great remake, and The Killing Fields. Whew. Okay, that was a lot. Now we are going to get to comedy. A few non-comedy. Seriously Red, Voice from the Stone, Two Lovers, Arlington Road, The Hungover Games, which I actually do enjoy. One of the better spoof films, certainly better than Disaster Movie. Don't know why I still have these. I guess just curiosity. Stan Helsing is one that is actually pretty decent. Vampires Suck. Bring It On. Hashtag Cheersmack Worldwide. I'm probably gonna trade that in. Bill and Ted Face the Music, which, this might be a hot take. I actually really like this movie. So, yeah, there's that. Horrible Bosses, Couples Retreat, Hangover Part 3, Part 2, and the first one, The Switch, Wedding Days, Oslo Fisher, that's a good one. Crazy on the Outside, The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. Absolutely love this movie. Yeah, it's so good. Downhill, which, don't remember that one. Need to check it out. Action Point, Johnny Knoxville, and Postgrad. I love that movie. Of course, I love Gilmore Girls, so Michael Keaton is great in that. Mr. Deeds, Big Daddy, Cedar Rapids, Jojo Rabbit, Taika Waititi, Days Home 1 and 2. I enjoy those movies. Everything Must Go, great performance by Will Ferrell. Baby on Board, The Change Up, Are You Here? She's Out of My League. Some of these I need to rewatch. King of Staten Island and Irresistible. Maybe coming up here we'll go through them, because I do need some trade-ins for McKay's. All About Steve. I like that movie. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, not great, obviously. But I enjoyed that one. The Intern, I absolutely love. House Bunny, Anna Faris, and Emma Stone. Runaway Bride, that's a classic. Peep World, absolutely no memory of that movie. Won't Back Down, Take This Waltz, also don't remember that. The Open Road, Away We Go, Admission, I love that one. Going the Distance, and Happy Time Murders, which I do enjoy. Probably another hot take, but okay, League of Their Own, great sports movie. One of my favorite sports movie. Jury Duty, Pauly Shore, Yes Men, that's a great Jim Carrey movie. Ace Ventura and Ace Ventura when Nature Calls. Dumb and Dumber. I'll still have the DVD because the Blu-ray only has the unrated cut, doesn't have the theatrical. RV, one of my favorite Robin Williams movies. Groundhog Day. Keeping Up with the Joneses, which my granny was background on that. She's one of the neighbors. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, love those movies. The Austin Powers trilogy, Corporate Animals, and Adventureland. Then Miss Doubtfire, maybe my favorite Robin Williams. It's between that or Jumanji, probably. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles we watch every Thanksgiving, quoted all the time. Elf, Scrooged, Dodgeball, love that movie. Bridesmaids, great. Parental Guidance, that's really good. Mystery Men, sung by Paul Rubens. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, which I had not seen up until last year, I believe. I got this at Walmart. It was like $10, I believe. So that was a cool pickup. And now I love it. Zoolander, recently upgraded that. No Hard Feelings, I like that one. Then, of course, the Pitch Perfect movies, I enjoy those. Haven't seen the spin-off show, but, I mean, nobody's talking about it, so I don't know if it's good or not. Johnny English is so good. Maybe my favorite Rowan Atkinson movie. Napoleon Dynamite, love that movie. Meet the Parents, These are some of my top comedies here. Date Night, love that one. Devil Wears Prada, and of course the Mel Brooks collection comes with the 12 Chairs, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Silent Night, High Anxiety, History of the Road Part 1, To Be or Not to Be, Spaceballs, and Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Okay. As Kermit and Fozzie would say, we are moving right along, and we are going to do these two right here. Alright, getting towards the end here. No Country for Old Men, The Patriot, love that movie. One of Mel Gibson's best performances. Eagle Eye, I just recently rewatched that. It still holds up. Absolutely love that. Let's see. The Following, Christopher Nolan's first film that not a lot of people know about. It's a great movie. Happy to get the criterion of that. Then the John Wick films, only getting better. Of course, they stopped with Chapter 4, so good. Can't wait for the show. Enemy at the Gates. I think if I do it this way, well, it'll be a little better. London Has Fallen, great sequel to Olympus Has Fallen, Collateral Damage, Saving Private Ryan, Creed 1, 2, and 3, Apocalypse Now, Deepwater Horizon, that's a great film, Three Kings, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Sabotage, not my favorite movie in the world, maybe a trade-in, San Andreas, Passion of the Christ, also a Mel Gibson directed film, After the Sunset, great heist movie, City Heat, In the Name of the Father, Toy Soldiers, and December, Marine, The Art of Self-Defense, I like that one, The Iceman, don't remember that one, and Molly's Game, The Replacement Killers, The Post, Inside Man Most Wanted, Vertical Limit, love that movie, Dunkirk, Nerve, that's a great one. Yep, I knew I would do that. The Accountant, Sunshine Cleaning, that's a good one. The Big Short, The Firm, great thriller. In the Line of Fire, Point of No Return, The Founder, about the guy who stole McDonald's away. Collateral, love that movie. Assassination Nation. Do we have to turn around again? I think we do. The Raid Collection, 1 and 2. We've never gotten, they said they were going to do an American remake of this with the Hemsworth brothers, but it never worked out, I guess. Sicario, The Fanatic, Duplicity, Raising Arizona, 1917, great war film. A lot of the shots were like, they did long continuous takes. So good. Jack Reacher, Never Back Down. Never Go Back. Never Back Down. Scarface. Few Good Men. Heart's War. No Escape. I really like that movie. Pierce Brosnan, Owen Wilson. Ford v Ferrari. That's a good movie. Hotel Artemis. 13. Freezer. The Walk. Mistress America. Greta Gerwig, who directed Barbie. She's great in this movie. I don't think she acts anymore, which is a shame. Short Term 12. Getaway. Everly. Shoot 'em Up. Allied. Don't remember that. American Ultra. Hardcore Henry. The Family. 21 Bridges. And Those Who Wish Me Dead. Don't remember that. I'm going to have to go through these, like I said. Logan Lucky. Just rewatched that recently. So good. The Boondock Saints. Air Force One. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The Town. Great heist movie. The Spy Next Door. Jackie Chan, of course. D13U. Don't remember that. Hitman, Agent 47. Foxcatcher, great movie about wrestling. Copland, Italian Job, one of my favorite heist films. I want a Mini Cooper. Mini Cooper is my dream car. Judgment Night, so good. Let's see here. Mission Impossible. This is a trilogy pack before we knew we were getting a fourth movie. Then, of course, Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, Fallout, and Dead Reckoning, Part 1, Top Gun Maverick, Leon the Professional, Rounders, 13 Hours, that's a good war movie. Hell or High Water, that's good. Chef, one of Jon Favreau's best directed films. Casino, Goodfellas, Face Off, and Snake Eyes. Cliffhanger, The Departed, Executive Decision, Point Break, Bad Boys Collection, 3 movies. I hear we're getting another one. Inland Empire, The New Kids, and Equalizer 1 and 2. Do not have 3 yet. The Oceans Trilogy, Oceans 8, Die Hard 1 through 4, Die Hard 5, The Bourne Trilogy, Jason Bourne. I think I have Bourne Legacy on DVD. Fast and the Furious 1 through 8. That's really all you need. Then you have 9, 10, which is good only, I mean, it's not good, but it's watchable because of Jason Momoa. Hobbs and Shaw, I enjoyed more than 9 and 10. Hacksaw Ridge, Mel Gibson directed that, of course. This is difficult. Broken Arrow, that's a good movie. 21. Swordfish, about hackers. Patriots Day, Flight. Skyscraper. Live by Night, which is Ben Affleck directed film. Do not remember it though. So it must have been really good. Tracers and the Old Boy remake. Alright, we have 2 sections left to go, then we are done. Hope you guys enjoy this. I know for a fact we are not going to be doing DVDs, because that would be a 10-hour video, I feel like. But hope you guys are in fact enjoying seeing all my Blu-rays. Next is Batman, then we're going to end with Scooby-Doo. We'll start with the animated ones. Superman Red Sun, which Batman is in. Justice League, The Fatal Five. Justice League Dark, Apocalypse Now. Apocalypse War. Apocalypse Now. Wow. Sorry, it's a long video. Son of Batman. Batman versus Robin, Batman Hush, which I enjoy. One of the better as far as the newer ones. Batman Death in the Family, the Lego Batman movie, which I love. Teen Titans Go to the Movies, that's a great one. Let's see, Harley Quinn, Joker, Suicide Squad, Dark Knight Rises, lenticular there. So Suicide Squad, what? Oh, he goes away. That's cool. That just moves, I think. Justice League, now that I've made everybody motion sickness. Batman v Superman, the Justice League, Suicide Squad Extended, The Batman, and then of course the first 4 Batman. Batman Returns, probably my favorite Batman movie. Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Need to upgrade Mask of the Phantasm to Blu-ray. Found it on DVD by itself, but I want it on Blu-ray. Alright, now we're going to end with Scooby-Doo. There's my little pop collection there. Okay. Okay, this will not take long because there's only 5. Warner Brothers does not release a lot of movies on Blu-ray as far as Scooby-Doo is concerned. Daphne and Velma, which I do enjoy. A lot of people did not like this movie, which is understandable. Not for everybody, certainly. Aloha, Scooby-Doo, which, I enjoy, but is not the one I want on Blu-ray. It's literally the only one. Why don't we have Zombie Island on Blu-ray? Then Scooby-Doo 1 and 2. Enjoy these ones very much. Then Scoob, which I enjoy. I wish the sequel had been released. Forgot what it was called, Holiday Haunt or something. Then Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The complete series, which I have on Blu-ray and DVD, because I love it so much. It's great. Alright, that's going to do it, I believe. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Oh boy. Whew, that was a marathon right there, man. You think, oh, 900, that's not really a lot. Then you start going through them, and man, that's a lot. Uh, I don't know if it's certainly one of the longer videos I've done. My complete Disney collection was pretty long as well. This might be a little longer than that. We'll see. But hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been wanting to do this one for a while, but I knew it was going to take, time. So, yeah. Coming up, though, I'm going to do a video where I go through my collection and, get some for trade-in for McKay's. We go down there every year. For a few reasons, fanboy, McKay's, so yeah, those two reasons. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed seeing every Blu-ray in my collection. Some might be, for trade-in, don't know. But the majority of them I am going to keep. But yeah, a fun video. You guys really loved the VHS collection video, so figured, hey, why not do a Blu-ray one? We're getting very close to 1,000 for Blu-rays. DVD, we're at least 5,000, so that video guarantee will not happen. But if you see when I went through my entire collection, we basically looked at every DVD. So go back, watch that. That's your DVD collection video. So alright, that's going to do it. This video is long enough. I'm Josh. More videos coming as always. Until then, if I don't see you out thrifting or at Walt Disney World, I will see you at the movies. Bye. This is like the third time you've gotten motion sickness, probably. Alright. Bye.